VC YouTube, everyone, how are you? I hope everybody out there is doing well. What I'm going to review for you right now, Gene Simmons solo album. Again, let's start with the cover. That's a great cover. When I was about, gosh, how old was I? 9? 10? I went for Gene, it's Halloween, and I had my mom, the CD copies I had at the time, I had my mom look at it and paint my face up, and she did a damn good job, really, like, excellent with it, with, you know, the hair and the widow's peak and everything. She nailed it. Gosh, maybe I should hold off on this until I find a picture, but if I find it, I'll put it up and show everybody, but, yeah, that was a couple of times that I actually dressed up as Kiss. It was for Halloween, and revealing way too much of myself. A couple of friends of mine and I put on the Kiss makeup and in his garage, played along to Alive, and you know, it was fun. Bringing back memories. Anyway, that's not what you came to hear, is me walk down memory lane. You came to hear me review Gene Simmons' solo album. Starting off with the first song, Radioactive. When I first got this album, I was about 9, 10 years old, and the beginning of it scared me. I never heard anything like it, and then Radioactive comes in. The actual tunes, not just the orchestra and the spooky stuff going on in the beginning, but that's okay. Radioactive's alright. That's the one they played on the Dynasty tour, of course, but Radioactive's okay. Burning Up with Fever, it's alright. See You Tonight, the tune that's playing right now, excellent. The best song on this record. I know I said that Wouldn't You Like to Know Me is probably my favorite songs out of all of the solo albums, you know, off of Paul's, but that would be a very, 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 very close second. See You Tonight is great. That's Gene's Beatles influence, clearly being sewn on his sleeve, and I mean, but that's what I like about it. I really, really do. The harmonies and everything, it's clear where he gets it from, the whole Lennon-McCartney thing, but he's just great. And it's awesome how they pulled that out of all the stuff they could have done on the Unplugged thing for MTV. It's great that they did that song, and it goes over so well. Very, very good. Tunnel of Love, I can kind of do without that. True Confessions, I actually really like that song. It kind of reminds me of Christine 16. I actually really, really like True Confessions. Living in Sin, you know, that's okay. It's the chorus, Living in Sin at the Holiday Inn. It's kind of funny, but I can do without it. Always Near You, Nowhere to Hide. It's playing right now. I've got it on random. Excellent. Just like I said about See You Tonight, that's a very, it's a very Beatles-esque song, and it's great. I think that's a great song. Man of a Thousand Faces, again. What does it sound like? Beatlesque. Again, it does. It really does. You can clearly see Gene's influences on this. And Man of a Thousand Faces with the orchestra and things like that, it almost makes me think of Beatles era, like maybe Sgt. Pepper's or maybe Magical Mystery Tour, you know, when they have the orchestras and everything in it, and I really like that. Mr. Make-Believe, after See You Tonight, that's another highlight for me. Mr. Make-Believe is great. It's a really, really beautiful, it's a beautiful song. It really is. That's probably what you probably never expect out of something from Kiss, but Mr. Make-Believe is an absolute beautiful song. See You in Your Dreams. For the longest time, I always preferred the Rock and Roll Over version, but, you know, the more I kind of, the older I get, the more I listen to these records. I'm really going with this for See In Your Dreams. And See In Your Dreams, if you watch my Rock and Roll Over review, that's one of the highlights for me. That's easily in my top 10, maybe even top 5 Kiss songs. But See In Your Dreams, that Rick Nelson, a Cheap Trick, that guitar solo, all over Ace. I mean, calling it like I see it. He really does. Rick nails that guitar solo. It's so good. And When You Wish Upon a Star, I'm not a huge fan of it, but I understand where he's coming from. Gene migrating from Israel with his mom, immigrating rather, not migrating, but immigrating rather from Israel here. It's a song that he identified with, and you know, I think it was important for him to put that on there rather than for anybody else. It was kind of selfish, but not selfish in a bad way. I don't want you to think I'm being a dick. But it was important for him to put that on there. And, you know, hey, if the song means that much for you, go for it. But Gene's album is okay. I don't want to rate these like bad to worse or anything like that, because I like all four of them. I really do. This is a good enough record. I enjoy it. Again, Always Near You, Nowhere to Hide is playing right now. That whole ending chorus, listen to that. It's great. I mean, the production on this is great, and you know, it's got Joe Perry, it's got Bob Seger on it, it's got Helen Reddy, Cher. You know, it's a great record. I dig it. I hope you all do too, and I hope you guys like this review. And thanks a lot, as always, for watching. Take care, guys.